Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about how you can use E-Business Server and also show you some of the interfaces that come with the product. Just as a reminder, I will be talking about our current GA version of SDS E-Business Server. So there are a number of interfaces or ways that you can access E-Business Server. Some folks prefer the good old-fashioned command line interface. To make it simpler to call E-Business Server commands from other languages, and also to improve performance when commands are called repeatedly, a simple C language API for entering E-Business Server commands is included in E-Business Server. Our 64-bit implementation for Linux, Windows, and the Java API brings modernization and greater security. E-Business Server supports simple commands or optional native APIs including C, C++, COM, Rex, and Java to enable encryption for all data communicated with partners from their backend systems. It imitates the command line, allowing E-Business Server commands to be called through the API. The central function in the API imitates the command line, allowing E-Business Server commands normally issued from the command line to be called through the API. There are 4 supporting functions, one for freeing allocated memory, the other translating returned error codes, and also initializing and the cleaning up of the APIs are provided with the base of E-Business Server. E-Business Server, the API is supported on Windows, Unix platforms, and on System Z, and it also takes advantage of the new System Rex, or SysRex as it's commonly referred to, the SysRex component, for ZOS E-Business Server functions. Let's talk about the E-Business Server administration utility. The admin utility is an optional console that provides a graphical user interface for E-Business Server, specifically its key management and configuration management features. The E-Business Server administration utility consists of 2 components, so there's a service and a console. The service resides on the same computer as the E-Business Server, but you can install the console on any Windows computer. This means that you can use the E-Business Server admin utility to access and configure E-Business Server remotely. Again, here is a list of our distributed platforms that you can run E-Business Server, and they include Linux, Windows, HP UX, Solaris, and the AIX platform. So this is the E-Business Administration Console. To invoke the admin utility, you would go to the Windows Start menu, select the Programs button, then the SDS E-Business Server, and then the admin client. Here you can see there's a console tree on the left and with the main panel on the right hand side. The screen on the admin client shows the list of keys that have been generated. Here I've highlighted one of my keys, and now you can see the properties for this key in the bottom portion of the screen. It'll tell me information like the key type, and this particular one is a DSS key pair and a size of 1024 using the IDEA cipher. If you want additional information about a specific key, you can get additional information on the keys by selecting any one of the tabs on the configuration panel. Here I've selected the encryption decryption panel, and you can get some values about the encryption and decryption process. Also, you can see what compression method was used, and here we can see the hash algorithm chosen was SHA-512. Our ZOS platform also covers the current ZOS versions. We can go back as far as 1.6 and later. So thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us.